Hello folks, welcome to the disaster zone. Today I'm showing you how not to do this. So what you do is, well, I'll show you how not to do it. We've already prepared the tube. You need a knife, poked it through with a drill. That one there, poked in there to break the seal, and now I'm going to put sealant along there and along there. I've already brushed all this. So, should be a good disastrous job, as usual, because everything never goes right with me. Yay! We're surrounded by clever people all the time, aren't we? Do you know what really annoys me? Really annoys me is people who, when you've done something, there's loads of them about. When you've done something, they then come up and either offer you equipment or tools or something, or products. Now the water's leaking in this side. I'm not too confident about this. The water leaks in there. It's a bit of a weird level. I don't know how this rubber thing's going to stay in place. You know, is this sealant flexible enough? You know, so I might as well just use all of the sealant that's in this tube. This stuff seems good, like it smells good. Try not to break the mastic gun. So the plan, I suppose, is to put the garage door down on it. Probably is what I'm going to do. I was going to put the Granada away, but it isn't raining, so I suppose plenty here, given that's where the leak is. You know. That's where the leak is. There. So I'm hoping that we'll get some snotograms in here, and somebody will tell me, "Oh, you've done that wrong. You should have done this. You should have done that." I think that's probably the nature of things, isn't it? And that's just the nature of everything. And it serves you right, sort of thing, doesn't it? Right, so right, I was going to do a sorting out in here, but if I'm going to be putting the garage door down on this, and that door, I've lost the key for the side door, so let's get it in a position. Wait. Let's get it into position. Everything I do is a disaster, by the way. Yeah, I'm useless at everything. I am absolutely useless. Useless fucking idiot. Everybody else is brilliant, apart from me. I'm just useless. How's that work again? It's oil based, this stuff, so I suppose you don't really want it. You know, don't want it everywhere, do you? No. I'd like what I've just done. There, goes under like that. Right. God, that seems to be. What we'll do is, so is that stone? I mean, the surface is slightly uneven, I would say. That's one way of putting it. I mean, there's another tube there, but so how's that? That looks good, doesn't it? That feels good. So as long as the door shuts, onto that flat bit. So there's a door there. Shall we fire it down? I don't know if this is really going to work. Don't want to start. I don't really want to get this stuff in my hands. Oh shite, just like what you've just done, you mean? Oh, yeah. That's it. Poke it under. Oh, that bit's... I notched that bit out. Right, we're going to go for it then. The light's on. You know what I should have brought is my light. Managed to get it in my finger. Oh, Fanny, how'd you manage that? Oh, you're standing on it as well. Oh my god! It's oil based, this stuff. I think it's a good... I think that's like... Oh yeah, just knock over the phone as well, why don't you? I mean, so many things to do in life, you know, it's like... Does that find its position? Kind of looks like it's alright, doesn't it? I think I'll maybe shot it from the other side. I suppose I better just shut it and leave it on it. You know, I think that'd be better. So my big plan with this is to get all this cleared out and turn this into an art not studio, a sort of, well, maybe somewhere to exhibit. And I can still park the Granada in there. I should be washing this every day like I do my car. Oh, that's not right, is it? Is the water not going to go down in there? Is that the wrong way around? I don't think that's right, is it? I put that on the wrong way around. I've got a feeling that it's wrong the way I've done there. I think I've done it wrong. Well, I did say it was welcome to disaster zone. So that would... Well, that would be round that way round. Hold on. That's... I've done that wrong. I've done it the wrong way around. That's a cut in there. So would it not be better? The door coming down on there. You fucking clown. You absolute fucking clown. The problem is that that's creating a water trap. Yeah, I could turn it around and cut it. And that way it would... So it's going to sit a bit there. And the door's going to come down on it at the edge. I don't know about that, eh? Either that or push it in a bit more. And that door comes on there. Right. I mean, that stuff, oh god. Why is it? Why did you not check that before you put all that stuff on it? Usual story, innit? The usual disaster thon. Well, it's called Welcome to the Danger Zone. See this bit here? That should really come over the edge of there. So I'm looking at getting that across. That's better. Yeah, that's actually better. I think that's probably, to be honest, I don't want to turn it around. I don't want to turn it around. Is that thing going down? Does it just know to stop? I mean, that would keep the water out, wouldn't it? The water's going to go on there and slides right. The only thing that was bothering me was that if I drive over in my car, is it going to distort this thing? You know? So, fucking giraffes watching. So much point putting more mastic in it. That's, I mean, it was leaking at that corner there, but it was only like sort of heavy rain. Well, like light drizzle on that, it's okay. Mini. Tell me this is a success. I think it is. We don't want it. At the same time, I think that probably is the right way around, because if it was I think it might have been better that way around. I don't know why. Why did I decide to do it like that? If I'm going to turn it around, I'd have to do it now before that stuff sets. Do you know what? It's hard to know. It's hard to know what way round that is. So that's the way. This is the way I've got it. Like this. There's a ramp there. So I could have potentially made a water trap there the way I was doing that at first. As long as that stays on the outside of that. Alright, so thanks for watching this disaster thon. Welcome to the Danger Zone, another cock up. I'll just leave it at that. Bye! Hi guys, right, I'm going to put the Granada in the garage. It's been a bit difficult. So I've got the seal down And what we're going to do is have a look at it and see how it reacts to the car going over it, alright? So that's what we're going to do. So let's just see what happens then. This is just an excuse to drive to film it. Obviously the car goes over it, it's just going to push it down in one bit, innit, which is not really very good. Slowly. You're doing anything, do it slowly. Do it slowly. Oh! How did that do? What happened? Did it just go over it nice and smooth? This is just an excuse to listen to the V6. I really could get that, it'd be good to get that choke sorted though, wouldn't it? It's a bit of a... Anyway, so we went down to the garage this morning and Neil got a bit frustrated because I hadn't bought a workshop manual. And I just forgot, so I went and bought one today. He's bought one and I've bought one as well. So I think what we'll do is, it's just sort of a good guess that, wasn't it, really, you know. So we're going over it today and he started going on about, I mean, there's body work needing done. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, I mean, it's like, the problem is, see, that's needing done in there, the wheel arch. There's a bit of corrosion in there. The thing is, it's all very easy to say, oh, get this, that and the other done, but I'm not really doing this myself. I'm paying people to do it, so how the hell, like trying to tie everybody in. So I've got somebody that's going to do the interior, and let's get on with it, yeah. So she's doing it. She's I've ordered the materials for the interior. Sure, yeah, probably wouldn't be the right thing to do. Probably be better to do the bodywork first. But the thing is, yeah, that's true. Maybe it is. How would you know? It's the best thing to do. So we'll get the interior done. And I've still but I knew that would happen. If we got the interior done, it would make the exterior look worse. Because you're starting noticing more and more and more. So I think we'll get the interior done, we'll get the bodywork done next year. But what I must do is keep it parked in this garage. That's essential because it's got a couple of leaks. There's a hole in the front that needs fixing, and he's going on about like other stuff. He's like, I want that hole fixed. Oh, why don't you patch it up? I want it fucking welded. I want the hole welded. The hole's down the back of there. Down. Some idiot put a hole down there, and it needs welded. But how else am I going to do it? Yeah, maybe use fiberglass or something. But it's like typical though. You say to somebody, like, I want to weld. Oh, why don't you just patch it? And then I patch it and it'll go, oh that's shite. Now I've got to move all the. You've patched it, and I've got to get all this stuff removed because of you. And that's the thing with when you've got cantankerous people around you. Right, the blame game and everything, playing the blame game. Anyway, fuck it, right, so, that's that shite off that fucking sitting. That's off the, you know, the emissions tank thing. Fucking arse that car is. Oh, I'm really pissed off with them all actually, to be honest with you. Oh. And this is a night, well, so I've had this thing about 4 years and we're still fanning around with things, you know. I'm sort of slagging off the person that designed this bonnet who's dead, right? You know, what a fucking idea that was. On the Rover SD1, you lift the bonnet up, and this thing weighs a ton, right? And that's back in the day when women didn't, you know, that's women. Well, at the end of the day, it was a man that was going to be opening the bonnet, wasn't it? A mechanic, you know? So it wouldn't have entered anybody's minds to, well, make it easy for a woman to open a bonnet. Well, a weak man. A man that's not strong. I should have had bonnet hangs on it. They never did that with the Granada, even the... Yeah, I think the Mark III had them. There you go, right. So, let's just get out of here. I'm not getting anywhere today with this. Keep this thing garaged at all times. Let's see how this garage door works it. It's just... So, I went and sealed all around the edges of it as well. But it was leaking there. It wasn't really leaking there. It was there it was leaking. So, I just say to hope that works. Yeah. So long as that seal doesn't go down inside it. Oh, see that unbelievable, see the dog next door, right? When the man's there, the grandfather, the dog does not bark, right? Now he's obviously away, so it's a woman that's looking after the dog. And the dog's gone fucking scatty as fuck. Isn't that weird? I haven't heard it for like a whole week, so he's obviously not there. That's how I know he's not there. Fucking drives you bonkers. Because he's like a disciplinarian, but he just fucking sorts the dog out. The dog doesn't bark when he's there. Fucking unbelievable. Right, never mind that. There you go. Right, so is that in the right place then? I suppose you don't really want it to go too far in either. Yeah, I think that's probably about right. I'm not sure if it's the right way around, to be quite honest, but well. Aye. So that's it then, folks. I think that'll do it. Aye. Look at this. I'll end up pushing it in too far. That's what I'll do. That's what I'm going to do. I think it does seem like it's, you know, it does seem quite firm, and that stuff will be flexible sealant, so I think that's what. You know what, just leave it. At the end of the day, if it doesn't work, just have to buy another one, or take it, well, lift it up, turn it around. If you've got all that shite on there, that's the problem. Right, thanks, bye. Here we are. Right, check the seal and see how it fared. Oh, and look, it has been raining. It doesn't look like there's any water went in there, but it has all dried up right enough. You wouldn't really know. I think we need a proper bit of rain to find out. This stuff here. Oh, that's really top quality stuff, that. Yeah, that stuff. Wow.
No, I think that's fixed that problem.
I mean, that. See if you use cheap stuff, cheap silicon, it's not the same. That's oil based stuff. That'd be quite expensive, that stuff, probably. £7 a tube or something, maybe 8.
Yeah.
See how flexible that is. So then what got me was when I did it, I actually thought I'd done it the wrong way around.
No.
Why?
That's the right way around.
Well,
You've got the uphill.
I know, but come here, come this side and we'll shut it and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So this little thing here,
Yeah.
that there, I did clean that door last night, but I need to give that a bit of a clean. That there was in the inside yet, so I just like, pushed it in a bit.
Yes.
You know, I just didn't have it in the right place. But I think you could put it in the other way around. See, so that lands there, so the water...
Yeah, the seal's supposed to be on that.
The water
hill.
comes down there.
Yeah.
When I first did it, this was out too far.
Yeah.
And that was going down inside it, and I thought, oh, that's maybe
that's
up.
wrong.
So,
You could have done it the other way around, but this is the way it should go.
yeah.
You could have done it the other way around, but that bar would have still had to sit along the top of that, and that wouldn't have given you uphill for the water.
I'm quite pleased with that. I think that...
No, it's the right way round, and it's
It doesn't seem like it's going to... I was worried that, you know, like you were going to drive over it and wheel spin and it was all going to come away or something.
No.
Well, that's yet to be seen, but...
Well,
I mean,
if you think it's that much of a problem, you could put some drill down in it. If it becomes an issue, we can just put some raw plugs in.
we'll find out tomorrow if it's working or not. It's torrential rain tomorrow.
It is.
There's a flood warning and everything.
Yeah.
And so this is where it was leaking. The water would come in here, and it actually reaches right up to that door. You know, but it comes in that door as well, which we haven't done yet. So,
Well, there's none there. And it has rained.
I think it's what.
And if it wouldn't have dried up inside particularly.
So it didn't cost that much. Was it 30 quid or something?
Yeah,
I can't
so
remember.
you're correct. Yeah, probably the glue was the most expensive bit.
I think so. I've still got a tube of it there. I could use it for, I don't know when I get it.
Yes.
So that's it there, folks. That's the sealant, and I'll put a link in the description where I bought this for, because I'm quite pleased with it so far. It's pretty cool, and it's a way of just solving a leaky problem. Well, we'll find out tomorrow if I solved it.
The only place it stands a chance of leaking is right in the corner.
Well, that's where it was leaking. Right there.
Down there.
I wonder. Just assuming it's leaking from here and there. Find it tomorrow. Okay, thanks. Bye. Here we are. Going to check the seal and see how it fared. Oh, and look, well, it has been raining. It doesn't look like there's any water went in there, but it has all dried up right enough. You wouldn't really know. I think we need a proper bit of rain to find out. This stuff here. Oh, that's really top quality stuff. That.
Yeah. Yeah, that was stuff.
Wow.
No, I think that's fixed that problem.
I mean, that. See if you use cheap stuff, cheap silicon, it's not the same. That's oil based stuff. That'd be quite expensive, that stuff, probably. £7 a tube or something, maybe 8.
Yeah.
See how flexible that is. So then what got me was when I did it, I actually thought I'd done it the wrong way around.
No,
Why?
that's the right way around.
Well,
You've got the uphill.
I know, but come here, come this side and we'll shut it and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So this little thing here,
Yeah.
that there, I did clean that door last night, but I need to give that a bit of a clean. That there was in the inside yet, so I just like, pushed it in a bit.
Yes.
You know, I just didn't have it in the right place. But I think you could put it in the other way around. See, so that lands there, so the water...
Yeah, the seal's supposed to be on that.
The water
hill.
comes down there.
Yeah.
When I first did it, this was out too far,
Yeah.
and that was going down inside it, and I thought, oh, that's maybe
that's
up.
wrong.
So,
You could have done it the other way round, but this is the way it should go.
Yeah.
You could have done it the other way round, but that bar would have still had to sit along the top of that, and that wouldn't have given you uphill for the water.
I'm quite pleased with that. I think that
No, it's the right way round, and it's
it doesn't seem like it's gonna. I was worried that, you know, like you were gonna drive over it and wheel spin and it was all gonna come away or something.
No.
Well, that's yet to be seen, but
Well,
I mean,
if you think it's that much of a problem, you could put some drill down on it. If it becomes an issue, we can just put some raw plugs in.
we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow if it's working or not. It's torrential rain tomorrow.
It is.
There's a flood warning and everything.
Yeah.
And so this is where it was leaking. The water would come in here, and it actually reaches right up to that door. You know, but it comes in that door as well, which we haven't done yet. So,
Well, there's none there. And it has rained.
I think it's worked.
And if it wouldn't have dried up inside particularly.
So it didn't cost that much. Was it 30 quid or something?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
so you're correct. Yeah, probably the glue was the most expensive bit.
I think so. I've still got a tube of it there. I could use it for, I don't know when I get it.
Yes.
So that's it there, folks. That's the sealant, and I'll put a link in the description where I bought this for, because I'm quite pleased with it so far. It's pretty cool. And it's a way of just solving a leaky problem. Well, we'll find out tomorrow if I solved it.
The only place it stands a chance of leaking is right in the corner.
Well, that's where it was leaking. Right there.
Down there.
I wonder. Just assuming it's leaking from here and there. Find it tomorrow. Okay, thanks. Bye.